I've been investing in real estate since 2006, and in those years, I've gone to a lot of seminars, and all the seminars are pretty much the same. They hype you up, and then they upsell you at the end so that you could pay for mentoring. Sometimes this mentoring costs as much as $50,000. When I went to these programs, I vowed to myself that once I'm in a position to do so, that I'm gonna create my own program the way that I wanted it. So just this year in 2020, I put out a program called Killing the American Dream that shows you how to invest in 1 to 4 family real estate. Except there's a twist. In my program, you're able to invest alongside me so that you get direct mentoring while getting exposure to deals. Unlike those other programs where they're just selling you education and selling you hope, you're actually going to be able to do a deal, learn from someone who's actually doing it so that one day you could go out there and repeat it independently. So in today's video, you get to see what it's like for me, who's living in Florida, to invest in property in the Northeast. This particular deal is my very first Invest and Learn project, so you get to see exactly what that project looked like from the beginning of it, and then at some point down the line when we flip the property, we'll go over the numbers to show you exactly what that experience was all like. My name is Carl Pierre, and this is ENTP Life. So to get started, I hop in an Uber and make my way on over to Fort Lauderdale Airport. I still can't get over these palm trees. As I arrive to Fort Lauderdale Airport, it's apparent that the pandemic is still in full effect. Wonder how we're social distancing on this plane. As a pilot, these views never get old. Even LaGuardia Airport in New York, dead. I got the chance to enjoy one of my favorite Peruvian restaurants in Long Island City by the name of Jora. After grabbing dinner with my boy Sheldon, I got to take some pictures of the New York City skyline. Sometimes I miss her. The next morning was the first day that I got to see the subject property. Before this, I've never been to the property. This is my first look, and the agent was supposed to leave the keys, and it just so happens that they didn't. So before closing on this deal, all I got was an exterior view. From the looks of it, it isn't that bad. Next stop was the title office so that I could close on this deal. Nothing exciting about this, just paperwork. After the closing, it was time to make my way on back north to Bergen County so that I could walk through the property now that I have the keys.
Take exit 168, then keep right at the fork. Take the next left onto Hillside Avenue.
Bergen County is pretty close to New York City. There's public transportation in, and you can almost consider it a suburb of the city itself. A quick drive through the town lets you get a sense of what this neighborhood is like. This is a middle-class neighborhood, working class, lawns are well kept, properties are decent sizes, so there should be a market for this property when we decide to sell it. So, walking up these stairs. Stairs need to go. They are trash. Walking in. Living room, dining room area, kitchen. I might go as far to say potentially build a peninsula area here so that we get more use out the kitchen in some way. As this is poorly laid out. This doesn't make any sense, right? So this is poorly laid out. And we need to get a more functional kitchen here. So what can we do to achieve that? There's only this counter. Obviously the stove's going here. But then you have this. Where does the fridge go? Where does the fridge live? Doesn't make any sense. All these floors gotta go. So this is living room, first floor bathroom. complete bathroom overhaul. Really bad place for a toilet. So we're gonna have to, these guys are clowns. So we're gonna move the toilet over here. Vanity is gonna go here. And that's gonna be that change. This is so stupid. And the rest of the configuration is gonna stay the same. We're probably gonna have to change that window out. We got these old stringed windows. I would recommend changing some of these busted windows. You know, they have vinyl on the other side. And these are the things that I'm looking at. You know, we have vinyl windows here, but these old wood ones here. So yeah, I was saying these wood frame windows, especially the ones that don't seem very functional, change those out. I have the solution for this area. We move the sink and dishwasher into an island right here, right? We have about 3 feet left, so we put the sink and dishwasher right here with a eat-in island, right? Like maybe 2 or 3 chairs. The stove still goes here. We add some more cabinets, and then we finish it off with a fridge. We just have to move that plumbing to here. Okay. Next thing I was thinking was over here on this right side of the house, we could either use this opening to create an access point to the yard. We could use this area to create an access point once again to the yard, because there is no access point to the yard from over here. This is pretty unsafe, but I don't think we're gonna really do much about it. It just seems like it was originally the back of the house. We added an extension. This dinky room here, we could also use this room to exit the back. Just create an opening here, and this could be our the rear access to the yard, right? But then you would have to snake through here to get to the yard, which quite doesn't make sense to me. So I think it makes the most sense right here, right off the kitchen. Either this window open up from the kitchen, you could go outside, or right here, which is this dead space, same purpose. Right? I don't see what purpose that area serves. This room here, you know, we're not going to call this a bedroom. We might as well call this, you know, home office of some kind. So, I mean, make it to be that. Right? These walls are all done, so might as well just redo these walls. So into the basement, finish these walls so that they look decent. Change out this old window that's all rotted out. You know, improve the look of these stairs here. Down here we have all this chip and paint. Make sure it's no longer chipping, so they don't call it lead paint. Scrape it. Actually looks pretty good down here. Okay. So in the center of the house, there's that beam there. So we just gotta scrape off these walls and make it, you know, livable again. Make sure that these windows are framed and sealed, because they're not. These old wood ones, you might as well close them off. You even have the option, since this is a flood zone, you could have the option of converting these into those flood vents. That might even help with insurance down the line. You need a new water meter to get water in here. So, I mean, that's obviously gone, so we need one. See the electrical panel here. So we have the electrical panel, 150 amps, and that's the amperage right there. So there's 150 amps. Here's the gas meter. which is great. And the basement, you know, you could barely stand in it. So all we're gonna do is clean this up, paint the walls, paint the floor. We have our HVAC unit right here. This bad boy looks like it'll turn on with some servicing. Water heater looks to be in decent shape. But we might as well change it as, you know, they're low cost items, but it looks to be functioning pretty good. So, you know, a little soap and water and this thing is good to go. All right, and then to the front of the house here, just more storage area. All these little windows that are no good, change them all out. These little basement windows, they're all wood and rotten. And then we have this slop sink, so we'll keep that. Seems to be functional, and all of our plumbing is here. So it doesn't look too bad. Over here, we have some cut pipes, which looks like, oh, that's what we could do with the back room. That fake little office room, because the family's not gonna wanna come down here to do laundry. We could create a laundry right here. You know, you have to duck. That's one option, laundry here. I think it's better to keep the laundry here. Let's keep the laundry here. And as long as this is cleaned up and doesn't feel too sketchy, we could create a laundry here, and then the upstairs area stays the office. Because I think that would be a good selling point during COVID times. This could stay the office. If not, we could even build a laundry closet right here in this corner, right? Because it's right on the opposite side. Opposite of this wall is the bathroom, right? So we could reconfigure those pipes. The pipes that we just saw downstairs run over here, so we're in good shape there. And then we also have access to these bathroom pipes here. So these are the bathroom pipes for upstairs, and I have an idea to add another bathroom right over here, so we're gonna tap into the same. Cool. Moving on up to the second floor. What's strange about this floor is you got this wall right in front of you, and then this huge empty space. This huge empty space, we're gonna make that into a bedroom, probably starting from this line here all the way across. Over here, they have all the hallways. This doesn't make any sense to me. We should move the hallway right here, right? Because this gives all the rooms on this side about 10 feet of width. House is about 20 feet wide. So if we put the hallway down the center here, if we can, that's gonna be the best option, because then we're gonna get one bedroom here. We're gonna have this landing area and the kind of chill area here, right? You got the one landing, right dead center. We create our hallway. This becomes bedroom number 2, right? Because we're gonna have a hallway here. All this could become a bedroom, right? So it's gonna be about the same width as this room. Becomes a bedroom. It could be a little more narrow because we have the space for it. It has a window, so this could be bedroom number 2. Then on this side, bedroom number 3. And then, instead of this configuration here, which is stupid, you have another hallway to this bathroom. This doesn't make any sense. We can actually close off this area here, make this into the common bathroom for the kids. So this is bathroom number 3. And then all this from this point over is the master bedroom. So the master gets access from here. This is still the hallway, right? Or something like that. So they could access the attic still from here. The master bedroom is pretty much from this point to this point. Close this door off. we're gonna put the access to the bathroom probably right here or right here, depending on what makes more sense to do it. We're gonna move the access. And then once the access is moved, this now becomes, yeah, it's probably gonna have to be here, the access. Right, because you got the vent here. This now becomes the master bath. Right, because at least now the parents have their own bath that's their own. You know, and we do our bathrooms pretty much all the same. So you can make this one a standing shower with like a, you know, a glass surround, like a glass door here. So a 5-foot shower, glass door, nicer faucet, just because it's going to be for the master, they're going to want that. And then we'll try to add a few touches to this to make it more, you know, satisfactory to the parents, so that their bathroom feels like the best one in the house. All right. So that's the plan there. 5-foot shower plate, nicer shower, glass door here. Tiles will probably be the same throughout, but we'll probably do like a nicer mirror or vanity or something like that to give them improved appeal. Right here, like I said, this ends up becoming the master bedroom. Okay? Because then they got this space here. They could put their bed here, but the access will be here. It even looks like this is where it was, right? Because you see this seam, you know, what was here before. I don't know why they did this layout, but it's not that good of a layout. Could match up the doors so they're not 6-panel doors. Like, that's something to pay attention to. You have 6-panel doors here, but you have the arched doors here. This is all going to get killed anyway, and this section is going to be another bathroom, because this is going to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 feet by this area. We got this plumbing that we could tap into. We could tap all of it, make a bathroom number 2, 3 right here. So we just need to see what is all of this, right? Because this is a closet, right? So this out pouch here is not even structural, it's just a closet. And then here, which is part of this bedroom, we can hopefully get rid of, because it may not be that important to us. But we'll only know once we open the wall. So the only thing is, back here, we have no HVAC vents coming into this. Oh no, we have no return. This is the only vent, but I think it's a return vent. No, that's yeah, something like that. These are the vents here. Either way, okay, so it has a vent. I honestly think that we could get away with opening this up. Hopefully this is, what is this? Hopefully this is not chimney. No, this is not chimney. This could be opened up for sure. Okay, looks good, looking good. So yeah, we've got something here. So 4 bedrooms. I'm gonna redraw the diagram just so you have an idea of what the layout's gonna be. And I'll get that over to you hopefully tonight. Here you have just a small storage closet, and I think that's the plan. Open up here. They don't have to fully demo out the walls. Open this up, come straight through. Bam. This bathroom is now accessed at the end of the hall, and then master in this corner. Option 2 is you make this the master. convert this area from here, where my foot is, all right here into the master bathroom. This now becomes hallway to here, this wall. This becomes hallway to this wall. All right. Hallway is here. All right, so that becomes a smaller bedroom. And then you gotta turn here, and then you get the other bedrooms beyond this wall. You close this off. Oh, fuck, man. This is tough. This is tough. Only thing that we could do, honestly, we open up all these interior walls, all of these interior walls, all these walls, all the interior walls. This, I'm sure, is the chimney now, the vent. And we come up with the best distribution of space. I thought about, running the hallway this way. That's not a good use. The best thing that we need to do is kind of snake around this thing. If we could create one bedroom here, create a bedroom out of this, create the hallway here, and a second bathroom out of this, and then the master accessed from here, then that's the best option. It's just all a matter of how much we can deviate this wall and deviate this walkway. How much can we trim away? Such a fucking weird layout. We could add the side door here, or we could add it right here so that it comes out like as a, probably in this window space instead, because it already has the opening. So we just open that up, exit right here with like a little deck, maybe kill this window since it's dead anyway, kill this window, cement it closed, bring it down, and then we now have an access point to the yard right off the kitchen. So if people want to barbecue, they can barbecue just like that. So I think right here might be the best position to bring food in and out. That's one option to access the yard. The other option is it's pretty much the same, but coming from this side. This window's already shot. We could kind of open this up, create a deck this way, and now that opens out. This actually used to be a patio area, but now you could kind of open out this way off of the dining room, living room section. Come here. This could be a little deck and platform out to the yard. Obviously, all the shrubbery needs to get cleaned up, right? I guess they're trying to provide some privacy, but if you could get that cleaned up, cleared up, we look like we are okay. And that's that.
So what would you do differently with this property? Please let me know right in the comment section below. Now, if you're interested in joining the next Invest and Learn project, I'm going to be doing another project in the first quarter of 2021. I only work with a small group, one at a time, just because it becomes a little too much to manage. To give you a little idea as to how the groups are organized, I usually work with anywhere between 5 and 10 investors. And within that group, we work collectively to get the project done.
Everybody gets assignments and gets to participate in one aspect of the flip. Now, your first step to joining the Invest and Learn is to register at www.entplife.com/killing the American dream. I also have the link right down below. Start taking the courses, get familiar with my teaching style, and see if it's something that you want to partake in. If you do get through the course and you reach out to me and you say, hey, I am interested in investing, then we can have a further conversation about what the terms are, etc. Remember, the goal here is to get you prepared so that you can invest on your own. And it's not just for flipping properties, but if you're the type that wants to buy and hold and build long-term wealth, it also instructs you on how to do that. I pretty much use the same technique whether I'm buying and flipping or buying and holding, because I like to have my properties renovated so that they're gonna trigger less complaints and less issues as I carry them for some years. So regardless of what type of investor you plan on being, Killing the American Dream is the program for you. Thank you for joining me here at ENTP Life. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.